Hi, and welcome back to Personal PT. Today we're going to talk about how shoulder problems relate to your back. A principle we've talked about many times before is that everything's interconnected. So today I want to focus on the thoracic spine, what goes in the middle of your back. So you have your cervical spine, your thoracic spine, and then you get into your lower lumbar spine and your sacrum. Today we're going to talk about how your spinal flexibility, your thoracic spinal flexibility, can affect your shoulder. A lot of people, I see tons of people with rotator cuff injuries or impingement syndromes, so pain with lifting your shoulder, things of that sort, reaching behind you. And a lot of times we spend our days in a flexed position. We reach for things, we pick up our kids, we hold our kids, we're working at a desk. And it leads to this rounded spine. You see a lot of older women, you think of typically in that kyphotic posture, kind of like this. So what we want to do today is think about, okay, well, what does that do to us? Well, if you have that rounded spine, it really pushes that shoulder forward and affects how our shoulder moves. So as we get this rounded shoulder, we're putting that rotator cuff at risk because you have all of your tendons of your rotator cuff muscle that can be impinged on your acromion. And so you get that pinching sensation. Not to mention, you just can't reach as high. And you also get that cervical posture where we get that kind of stuck out head. So what do we do to help that? One thing is, if you're familiar with the gym and your gym has a foam roller, or you want to invest in one, it can be a great assistance to help mobilize your spine. So really, and what we want to do is, instead of this flex posture, we want to work on getting some extension. That extension allows us to get that nice upright posture, helps that shoulder stay down and back, and we can reach all the way up. Okay? So two quick things I want to go over today, just using a foam roller. And if you don't have one of those, start with a small hand towel, which we'll go over. So pretty much what you're going to do is, I definitely engage my core before I do this activity. It helps support my back. So you're just going to lean back on the foam roller, walk your feet down. Oops. Sometimes it'll slide out from behind you. And you want to put your hands behind your head to support your neck, elbows up towards the ceiling. And you're just going to gently lift the hips and roll backwards. And you can come down. And then you can walk your feet further down if you want, or back, okay? So you're getting that extension in your spine. Now, feel free to work on certain segments. A lot of people have more difficulty tolerating down towards those lower ribs. So if that bothers you, don't do that. Focus on your upper thoracic spine to get some of that extension, because it's hard to just do on your own. You might hear some clicking and popping and those joints moving, and that's okay as long as there's no pain. The other thing you can do at home, this I like to do anywhere, especially when I'm traveling. Airplanes, those seats push you forward, so uncomfortable. So you can take a hand towel, roll it up. Start with one that's small, and this one you can really be specific with where you're moving your spine. So same thing, hands supporting your head, elbows up towards the ceiling, and I'm just going to work over that towel in that specific area. Couple repetitions. I'm still engaging my core to stay strong. And then you can just move it up or down if you like, and choose the segments that you want to work on. Try this before and after you do shoulder stretches, shoulder movements. See how it changes your shoulder movement and your comfortability. If you combine that with some pec stretching to really open up that chest, again, it's really going to help enable your body to get into the right alignment, to be able to move pain-free, and happy postures keep that body happy and healthy. Thanks so much for listening to Personal PT, and here is physical therapy coming to you.